Hey man, you watching Cold Red with the one and only big homie. My big homie, KV. It's up there and it's stuck there. Boom!
Ricardo or more, drink like a boss.
Big bag in the building. Count up. ESPN. KY. I mean, going back to the block no more. Fuck all that shit, nigga. I'm trying to run it up. Broke shit up. Nobody ain't taking me back. Saving every penny I got. This is how it goes. We be stunting on these hoes. I ain't never going broke no more. No more. Suicide dose. We be riding on foes. I ain't never going broke no more. No more. This I never had shit. Now I'm stunting on my ex bitch. Balenciaga, Ferragamo. Man, I really miss my niggas. Rest in peace to all the real niggas we lost. Man, I really miss my niggas. Eastside shit. I'm shedding tears daily. Man, I really miss my niggas. R.I.P. I miss you, my nigga. Man, I really miss my niggas.
They gotta take it to the court, you know what I'm talking about? You already done it for us, so don't believe that dude, you know what I'm talking about? Guess what my old man told me one day? He said a fish will never get caught if he kept his motherfucking mouth shut. Did this.
Mr. FBI, Mr. DEA. Got a nigga riding dirty, being careful with the yay. Better watch what you say, conspiracy get you 10. Get it broke down to 5 if you snitching on your man.
Hey, what up? I'm Cold Red. Where there's smoke, there's fire. I'm your host, The Playmaker. Today we got a very, very special guest in. We got young Kyoz in the building. The legend himself. What's up, my dog?
Man, what's up, my boy KV?
Hey, say, man.
Playmaker.
Yes, sir, man.
Yeah.
It's been a long time coming, man. You know,
Sure.
it's been kind of hard to catch up with you to get you to sit on the couch.
You know that, but I'm coming for you. You know I'm there.
We here.
Color
Man, I
red.
got some very in-depth questions for you. Ready?
Let's do it.
Let's get right to it. Young Kyoz. Man, you have an interesting way of spelling your name.
Right.
How did that come about?
Well, this name came all the way from South Central California. You
Oh,
know
yeah?
what I mean? Yeah. I mean, at a young age, I was around like 14, and I was running around rapping, trying to get deals and stuff. And I hung around a lot of blood, so they just spelled my name with a K instead of a C.
Oh, okay.
So they actually just gave me that name. You know what I'm saying? I just grew into it. So that's basically how I got my name.
Yeah, I had to bring that out first.
Yeah, for sure.
Tell the people a little bit about you. Where you from?
Oh man, I'm from the east side of Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying? I came from a big family, orientated, Oakland, California. You know what I mean? And that's where I'm from. You know, the east side. That's my home. That's all my home. You know what I'm saying? East side of Milwaukee.
ESPN.
You know it.
Better say it. So let's talk about a time, man, growing up on the east side, the early days, before it was young Kyoz. What was life like?
Man, life was good. I mean, we had my grandmama house 90 deep. You know, everybody eating good, family. A lot of people was alive. You know what I mean? It just was, you know, it was the thing to do. You know, everybody was, you know, from a big family, we cooked good. We always had parties. My uncles, you know, stayed in the stuff. You know what I'm saying? Cousins back and forth from California. Like, that was the life then. You know, that's when it was love. You know, it ain't too much love out here no more. You know?
Man, and coming up on the east side, it had to be rough.
Yeah.
I mean, you born and raised on the east, right across the bridge. I'm from the Ghost, right?
Yep.
East side niggas and Ghost Town niggas is two different type of niggas, bro. Did
Def-
you know that?
Definitely. But we shared the same thing.
We did.
The piece and the pinky.
You better say it.
You know that.
So Kyoz, growing up on the east side, the most infamous side of the east, very dangerous. What was survival like?
You know, it's like either eat or get ate. It was like sharks. You know what I mean? You know, I come from a place where everybody made something out of nothing. You know what I mean? You had to just go get it. So everybody out there, they was getting it. You know what I mean? Like you got this person over here doing something, and you wanted to be a part of something. So you have to get you something going on, to even be around, because people weren't messing with no flunkies and nobody wasn't doing nothing. You got to be doing something. You know what I mean? Otherwise, you was just like a store runner.
No doubt.
You know what I mean?
Chaos. At what age did you find a love for music?
I say around when I was like 13, 14, running around the house, listening to my daddy play jazz all day. Like he jazzed me out. Like he played jazz so much, I just started writing words to the songs, and that's how I started rapping. Basically, like I just heard so much jazz, David Sanborn, and all type of artists. I just started writing to everything I hear. And then when he plays jazz, I have a song to go to everything he plays. So that's basically how I started rapping.
So you rapping. How many CDs and singles did you put out?
The Ghetto Made Me Crazy. That was like my first solo album. But I had Mugshot Boys when I was younger with a group with one of my guys called a murder case before we got a deal for Warner Brothers. And I had Black Roses. It was a compilation. Featured a lot of good artists on there from California. I I was on a motion picture soundtrack. You know what I mean? I did that. I was on Fat Beach with Spice One. I was on Spice One first album, 1996. I was on that with E40. That was his first song ever. He came out with, you know, he was new to the game at the time. Like I did a lot of stuff, a lot of compilations from California. Probably never made it here, but I always stayed working.
Man, a lot of people don't know that you were one of the first artists out of Milwaukee to really get a major deal,
Right,
to be really affiliated
right.
with the West Coast move.
For sure.
How did that happen?
I mean, I was like I said, I was always back and forth from Milwaukee to California. So one day partner of mine, he knew Thug Life, you know what I mean? And he tried to get me in with Thug Life, so I started jamming with Rated R and Macadocious from Thug Life. And, you know, I met Tupac around this time. You know, he was just coming home from prison, getting the Thug Life thing going. And I was messing with him, but I ended up bumping the Spice One on the highway. And Spice One always been like my favorite artist. You know what I mean? So I got a chance to jam with him. He told me to come to the studio. So I went to the studio with Thug Life, and after that, I just ended up messing with Spice One. I ended up getting a deal with Jive Records.
I remember when you first linked up with Spice One, when you signed with Spice, the word got back to the city. It sent the city into an uproar.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right, for sure.
Everybody knew about you. Some didn't believe that it was real
Right.
until you showed up with the picture with the straight jacket.
Yeah, man, the Ghetto Made Me Crazy.
Yeah, that was the single.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about that single
I
with
mean, you know,
Spice One.
at that time, like, I was losing so many friends, you know what I mean? And like everything really wasn't going right for me. I was battling cases, you know what I mean? A lot of stuff in and out of jail, and it's like it just seemed like that was the right title for me. Like, man, I'm about to go crazy around this one. You know what I mean? Just being in this city, just stuck. Like everybody playing my music. I mean, my pockets wasn't matching my hustle. You know what I mean? So that was just the right title right there for it. The Ghetto Made Me Crazy.
That was the biggest thing for you,
Mm-hmm.
you know, because I've seen you express that so many times. Even now on social media, when you talked about the past,
Right.
you had a little phrase for it that you had said, but you always have said how your celebrity was bigger than your pockets,
Yeah, yeah.
and that never set right with you.
No, it never didn't. Like, you know, it was like points where I'd be going out to eat with some of my homies, you know what I'm saying? Here I am, I'm on motion picture soundtracks, and I'm on this person album, that person album, and my guy got to buy me a sandwich.
Well, when we talk about this person
You
and
know what I
that person, man, we got to
mean?
put
Yeah.
some names on it
I mean,
because
you know, like my
them.
homie Eastside Twine, my homie Al Diesel, may he rest in peace. My homie you know what I'm saying? May he rest in peace. Like, they took care of me, you know what I'm saying? They showed me a lot. Like, they molded me, you know what I'm saying, to just still be that same person I was, even though I didn't have the change or, you know what I'm saying, or the money. Like, they kept me looking good and, you know, they just gave me the game. And it's just like, that's what part of made me do the Ghetto Made Me Crazy. Like, man, it's just, it wasn't matching my hustle. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing my work ethic. I was sleeping on floors, doing anything to bring this music out. You know what I mean? And then I still dig in my pocket and it wasn't nothing there because I didn't know the music part. I just had the love for the rap. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And that's what really getting a lot of artists paid these days is the love of the music.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? If you love the rap, then the money will come later.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But you was in a hurry to get paid?
I was hurried. I was ready to get paid. I wanted to get my mama and them out that situation. You
Yeah.
know, in the environment I was in, I was ready to move around. Like, I always dreamed bigger than where I was at.
Yeah. And you finally had that chance. But like I said, you were
Yeah.
one of the first major artists to
Mm.
sign a deal straight from the east side of Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Yeah, I mean, I was there. Like, I was right at the door. You know, then the federal case came through. You know, people I was messing with from Heavy in the Game Entertainment. You know, they came through and they indicted the whole label. They took my album off the shelf for a while. I had $100,000 check that they couldn't release because they said the company was based off drug money. You know, so that kind of made me go right back into depression. You know what I mean? But I just look at myself, I salute myself for going through everything I went through without physically just crashing out. You know what I mean? Going crazy.
You didn't go crazy, but you stopped rapping.
Yeah. I kind of lost a passion for it, you know? Like, it started turning more into a hobby. You know what I mean? Music became a hobby to me. Like,
I mean, it became a hobby to you,
yeah.
but to a lot of people that was watching you, you were like their savior.
And that's what made me do it again. Like, that right there, that's what brought me back to the table of getting back into doing music because like I had songs that touch people. Like literally, I had friends that'll cry off my music.
Yeah.
Like, man, you coming like Pac on this. You know what I'm saying? I feel you. Like, you know, and then for me to be able to touch somebody, that's what made me want to keep going.
How's your relationship with Spice One today?
You know, that's my brother. And I call him right now. He can, you know what I'm saying? He gonna answer the phone. He gonna do whatever. But he was in a position he really couldn't do nothing with me at the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Back when Spice One had a deal with Jive Records, like they was, you know, it wasn't like it is now. Like, they had deals for like 14, 13 albums. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like when you a young rapper, you thinking, oh, that ain't nothing. You know what I mean? But once the record company stopped putting money into you and promoting you and you still trying to drop these albums, you continue to decline.
Mm-hmm.
And he really couldn't do nothing with me at the time. You know what I'm saying?
And then y'all was all fresh and still learning the business
Yeah,
part of it.
still. Yeah. Yeah. He definitely like, you know, a teacher, a motivator. I look up to him to this day. He still is trying. You know what I'm saying? At the age he is now, that's
Yeah.
hard to still be in the game
Yeah, he
all
definitely
these
took you under his
years.
wing, man.
Yeah.
And we all saw that. We was there to witness it. It was history in the making for a
Yeah.
lot of us.
Yeah. Pioneers like him, Too Short, shout out E40, you know, they still here. And this, we talking 20, 30 years later.
And you worked with him from the beginning.
And I worked with them from the beginning. And it was, you know, it was a pleasure working with them. Shout out them. You know what I'm saying? Shout out E40, shout out Vice. And I appreciate all the game y'all gave me.
So your strong ties to the Bay Area opened up the doors for a lot of things for you.
Right.
Gave you a lot of game. Man, so what's next, man? Because over the years, you've been working with a lot of young artists. I done seen you in the studio with a number of other young artists that you try to help and groom along the way and give them some game. Is that the position that you're taking right now today? Is to help the younger artists understand the business?
Yeah, I kind of like want to play more of the background. You know what I mean? Get them the game that I got that I, you know, so they wouldn't make the same mistakes I made. You know what I mean? Like, you know, trying to sharpen them up on, you know what I mean? The dude, sometimes you can just artists running around here just jumping, doing features on everybody's stuff, you know, making yourself, you really downgrading your value to yourself. You know what I mean? You jumping on here, you get on this guy's song, he might not do nothing with it. You know what I mean? So what's gonna make you so special to pay for a feature when people that got you ain't doing nothing? You on the album, you know what I mean? So I just try to work with Bud G, shout out him, ESPN, Easy. You know what I mean? A couple of artists out the east side and all over Milwaukee that, want to work.
Yeah, no doubt. Shout out Bud G, man. Hey,
Yeah.
you've been rocking with Bud for a long
Oh, that's
time,
my
man.
brother, man.
I
We
rock with
on the
him,
same
man.
soil.
No doubt.
2nd Street.
No doubt. I
Yeah.
rock with him, man.
Yeah.
You know, he rep the ESPN hard.
Hard.
Rep the ESPN hard, man.
You know it.
So, Chaos, you've been done jumped in that entrepreneurial spirit, man. I see you done bought a couple sprinters and box trucks and you get into the transportation business.
Yeah.
What made you want to do that?
Really just maturing. Like, got to put food on the table, do something with my life that's more besides rapping. I want to be like a boss. Don't just got one job. You know what I mean? I want to be all around the board. I'm like a monopoly. I'm all around. I'm this end, that end. I'm on in on everything.
No doubt.
So that's what I'm trying to open up doors.
Okay. So, you're planning to jump back into the rap game.
Right.
Is it anybody that you're looking forward to working with?
Man, I'm looking forward to work with the whole Milwaukee. You know what I mean? I ain't got nobody like that I wouldn't mind working with. You know what I mean? I'm a people person. You know what I'm saying? If you're a hustler and you got some good music and I feel you, I'm open doors to work with you. I ain't got nothing against you if it's bad blood. I don't care what street you from, what hood you from. I like paper.
Okay. So the work ethic is important to you.
I want the money. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I ain't judging nobody else, nothing they been through.
When it comes to being one of the pioneers in the music game, along with the Ice Moans, the Baby Drews, the Cuckoo Cows, do you think that you still got more work to do to solidify your legacy, or do you think you done etched your name in the stone?
I mean, as long as I'm breathing, I still can, I can build my catalog. That's what I want. I ain't stopping. I'm getting older, but I'm still working. Like, it ain't over till it's over. You know what I mean? Like they say, till the casket drop.
Till the casket
You
drop.
know it. I'm hustling.
Is ESPN the label?
Yes.
It is?
It consists of me, Bud G, and Cartel Meezy.
Okay, y'all three.
Those three, we make ESPN known for Eastside Pay niggas.
No doubt.
That's what we call it.
But that was, did y'all get that name from the East Side Cats that came before y'all? Or is that something that y'all developed?
No, we put that together.
Y'all put that together?
Yeah. Shout out Bud G. He said, man, we Eastside Pay. We gonna do ESPN.
Oh, okay.
And I said, man, I got you 100%. He said, Chaos wants you to be the face of this. And we got to the table and we've been trying to work, pump the label.
Okay. So the East Side is making a comeback now.
Definitely.
Because the East Side has been responsible for low-end music that has recently created a craze in Milwaukee.
Right.
You making low-end music or you coming with the gangster shit?
Man, I'm doing both.
You doing both?
I'm doing trap music. I'm doing gangster shit. I mean, whatever gonna grab an ear. And you know what I mean? That's what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Chicken. He East Side too. You know
Okay.
we got a lot of artists down there.
Yes.
That's being overlooked. You know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying? We're gonna demand and respect. We're gonna kick the dough in then. That's what we gotta do.
So what's next, man?
Right now I'm working on a project called Crack Concretes. You know what I mean? I've been working on that. I gotta get a couple more features before I seal it off. I got a lot of songs that I ain't did nothing with. But I finna definitely get to putting them out and shoot some visuals to them. My guy Cartel Meezy, he got a couple movies he wrote. We just trying to, we getting the paper together and getting the plan together. We don't want to come out like we did before. We want to make sure everything right so we can sit and, get our benefits off our grind.
No doubt. If the people want to catch up with you, how would they go about doing it?
I mean, you can go to the real Young Chaos on my Instagram. That's me. You can go holler at me, or you can either, you can just give me a call. You know what I mean? It ain't hard. You can just get my number from anybody in the hood. The whole hood know me.
They know
It
you.
ain't hard to find me.
Do they know your number though?
Somebody know my number. Just ask for Chaos, and somebody gonna give you my number. I ain't gonna get a number out live, but you can definitely get in touch with me. Just cross Martin Luther King. That's all you got to do.
That's it.
That's it.
So anywhere after Martin Luther King,
Anywhere past Martin Luther King,
name ring bells.
you're going to find chaos.
No doubt. Say Chaos, man. I want to thank you for coming sitting on the couch
Man,
with me, man.
appreciate you, man. Shout out Cold Red, man. KB the Playmaker, Free Black. And, man, we're going to continue to make some money.
Yeah, thanks for coming on the platform, man. Code Red, where there's smoke, there's fire.
Yeah.
I'm your host, the Playmaker, and this is Young Chaos.
All right.
East side,
baby.
nigga.
Let's get it.
And we out.